Welcome fellow United fans, welcome to Red Devils Den. We are here today, we want to hear your perspective, we want to hear your voice, and we want to hear your thoughts throughout the whole season. Why we do what we do, I would say people have been saying it's been a rough few years for United, and I would agree. I would say I've been supporting United for over 15 to 20 years now, and yes, we are like a spoiled kid because we've been given everything that we've wanted. But then 7 years since Fergie left, it's been a rough 7 years. People are saying that we've gone into our caves. Is that really true? Are you in your cave? If you are, come on out, and that is why Red Devils Den was launched, to hear your perspective, to hear your thoughts on a regular basis. What will we be doing? We're going to be doing weekly game discussions, we're going to be doing player ratings, we're going to be doing transfer news as well, we're going to talk about the Champions League, we're going to talk about the trophies that we want to win and we should be winning. But in order to do that, we need to hear your voice, we need to hear all the United fans come together, and that is why the Red Devils Den is created. It's been a great season so far. I would say not. I would say it's been an inconsistent season so far. 12 games into the season, we've got 7 Barclays Premier League games. We have played 3 EFL Cup games and we have played 3 Champions League games. Let me give you a summary of everything that's happened so far. Guys, we have played 7 games in the Premier League so far. We have won 3 games all away from home. That's great news. I mean, away form is important, right? But we have picked up only 1 point from home. We have lost 3 games at home, guys. That is unheard of at Old Trafford. Ole keeps saying that there are no fans at Old Trafford, so the players are not motivated. The atmosphere is not there. Just for your information, in the away games also there are no fans. So why can we perform away from home? Why can't we perform at home? I think that's something for us to think about. But I would say we have played some really tough games. We got that draw against Chelsea. We lost to Spurs. Let's not talk about that embarrassing loss anymore. And we also lost that 1-0 very scrappy games against Arsenal. So we've played some tough games. I would say a lot of our opponents have not played the bigger teams yet. So I would say there's still hope ahead for us. If we can keep up the good away form and of course bring up our home form, I would say we've got a good chance in the Premier League as well. Moving on, we have played 2 games in the EFL Cup. We have won both of them comfortably, 3-0, 3-0. We are on into the quarterfinals against a very strong Everton team. And it's going to be a quarterfinal, which I would say is going to be very tough. But I would say the EFL Cup is our best chance of winning any kind of trophy. Touch your heart and say the EFL Cup, I would say, is our best chance of winning a trophy. Or do you actually think we can win the FA Cup, the Champions League or the Premier League? What do you think? What do you think? And then we've got the Champions League, of course. Talking about the Champions League, we started off very well against PSG. We brought it even better against Leipzig. And then what happened against Istanbul? We lost against Istanbul and it was really embarrassing, I would say. But we picked up 6 points from a possible 9. All you need in the Champions League group stages is 10 points to go forward, and I would say 4 more points, we've got enough in our bag. Don't you think so? Don't you think so? So that's the 12 game summary that we have played so far. And let's look at our players that we have. Let's talk about the most consistent player. Of course, that's Bruno, right? Bruno has got 10 games away from home. He's got 10 goals and he's got 5 assists. Bruno, I would say a really wonderful buy that we managed to get him, our most consistent player. And I would say the comments that he's been talking about, he's been tweeting about, he's been interviewing about him as well, where he says that, hey, his job is to serve the strikers. I mean, what else would you want in your playmaker, right? What else would you want? And it's because of him that Cavani got his goal. You know, Cavani got his very first goal in the Premier League. What an assist by Bruno as well. Most inconsistent player, is it going to be Pogba or is it going to be Harry Maguire? I would say Maguire as captain has not been playing up to the form that we expect of a United captain. Maguire is the one, in my personal opinion, the most inconsistent so far, especially in that 6-1 drubbing against Spurs. He was horrendous. He was horrendous in that game. But then coming to Pogba, of course, Pogba, we know he's a player of class. I mean, he hasn't been given much games in the Premier League, but then whenever he has come on, he comes on. I always tell this to everybody. Whenever Pogba comes on, right, he looks like he is playing the 80th minute of a match because of the way he runs, because of the way he plays. He needs more energy in his game. He needs to step up his level. He needs to bring himself to the United level to be able to continue playing for this club, for this season and the next season and many more seasons to come ahead. So most consistent player, I would say that's Bruno. Most inconsistent, a mixture of Maguire and Pogba for me. Who do you think has been our most consistent and of course inconsistent player? Let me know. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear your perspectives. Martial, Daniel James. I mean, we've got so many players, right? Who do you think has been the most consistent and the inconsistent? I want to hear your voice. And let's analyze our season so far. We've been really inconsistent overall. I won't talk about the EFL Cup because we are doing well over there. I won't talk about the Champions League because I would say we are safe over there as well. But then the Premier League is where the problems are coming in. I would say that we don't have a plan. And I really mean it, guys. I would say we don't have a plan. We have a plan A, but then when plan A doesn't work, we cannot resort to a plan B. We don't have a plan C. We win one game, we think that plan is working. We think that system is working. But then what happens the next game? With the same system, we end up losing. Or even worse, we end up changing the system all over again. So I would say plan A, B and C are all thrown out of the window. The players' form has been all thrown out of the window for the past 7 games. I would say one word. Inconsistency is the one word to describe our 7 games in the Premier League so far. And we United fans, we've been divided for a while now. We are divided into 3 camps. We've got the Ole in camp, we've got the Ole out camp, and we've got the Ole maybe camp. When he wins, you say Ole in. When he loses, you say Ole out. We have had 4 managers in the past 7 seasons. I would say that's not the United way. You must remember, guys, if a new manager comes in, he will sell some players, he will buy some players. The whole thing will restart all over again. Do you really want that? Is that what you want, to restart every other season? I wouldn't want that for my club. And I would say moving forward, we need to give Ole some time. We can't leave him out to dry, can we? I mean, he's one of our own. We need to give him some time and we need to make sure that he gets enough transfer windows to get the players that he actually wants into the club. We've been wanting Sancho for a while, he didn't come in. We've been wanting Haaland and then, you know, he might be available again. But then moving forward, I say let's give Ole some time. And how much time exactly do we need to give him? All of you in the Ole in club, do we give him till the end of this season? Do we give him till next season? How long do we give him? All of you in the Ole in club, let me know in the comment section below. With that, everybody, we have come to the end of today's episode. Did you enjoy it? I want to know what you liked about today's episode. I want to know what are your thoughts about today's episode in the comment section below. At the same time, go to Facebook and like our Facebook page, Red Devils Den. Go to Instagram, RDD_TV, and follow us on Instagram there as well. And go to YouTube, Footsy TV. Subscribe to Footsy TV on YouTube as well. I will be seeing you guys real soon before the West Brom game. And with that, signing out of the Devil's Den.